Fuck yeah. Skakel in the house. Fuck yeah. Whoa. I'll take Lois for a walk. It might be cold out. Hold on. You still got a few more minutes at the Earl sign. Let me get my hoodie on. What up? Fuck yeah. Let's go. Move out. Skakel in the house. Now I know you have a lot of streaming options right now. I appreciate you tuning in to the. Whoa, this is fired up. I'm gonna go on a nighttime. Come on, Los. A nighttime journey, and I don't mean the band. It's a nice night. Come on, Los. We're going this way. I've never seen a Bigfoot, but I'm also, to be honest with you, I'm not really by Humboldt County. I'm a couple 100 miles away from that, but I mean, I'm pretty sure if Bigfoot existed, we would have found one by now with modern technology. But there's another home for sale. Yeah, Lois does have the pop in her step. That's for sure. But you know, yeah, it's. I'm in West Hollywood, so I mean, I don't think there's a Bigfoot. We've never found a body. I mean, those footprints, they can be faked pretty easily. I mean, come on, Lois. I mean, Lois does have some pep in her step tonight. Then we got 66 people in here. Are we getting an early yonder wizard bump? Hey, hit the like and subscribe button, kids. It's how my channel functions. And if you notice, I never ask for money. I ain't no fucking grifter. Come on, Lois. Walker before the streets got too crazy. Come on, buddy. Pick up a doggy bag because I'm a fucking responsible citizen. Cut through the alley here. I don't mind cutting through the alley at this time of night. Earl Skakel live in the house. Thank you guys for the love and support. Making me the most popular streamer of unknown comics. Lois probably could find a Bigfoot. She got a real nose for the action. I wish I was Earl Sweatshirt. I'd have a lot more people in this stream, but that's okay. This is a little fishy. This person in the fucking car wash, but you know, one of those. There we go. Alright. Let's cut through the gay car wash. The things I've seen in that car wash, so nasty. I'm just taking Lois for a little nighttime walk. You know, it's nice weather out. Yeah, the unknown comic, Murray Langston. Comedy legend from back in the day. I mean, it'd be really funny if he actually went on Kill Tony. Because that's kind of what his gig was on the Gong Show. You know, just to act like an idiot, not really be that funny, and just be the butt of the joke. Just Earl on the streets. Yes. They used to have the best DMV here. I could literally walk to the DMV. There'd be no one here. I'd be in and out in like minutes. Now it's a used clothing store. No, I am definitely not going dancing. Just going for a nice walk. Come on, Lois. As you can see, the streets are pretty full. This is the coffee bean that I used to see Bryan Singer picking up on young boys. Come on, Lois, let's go. Lois got some pep in her step tonight. She be killing it. Come on, buddy. Now this store is where I got my first pair of leather pants. Never forget. Used to be called 666. Lois is a trooper, I mean. This dog has seen and done a lot, and she's still kicking. Lois is a soldier. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people streaming right now. You got Perry streaming, you've got Melton streaming, BYB streaming, I think Karmic X is streaming, so I appreciate the soldiers in the stream picking Earl Skakel in the house. Your loyalty will not be forgotten. Here's my old gym, John Reed Fitness. Oh, they dropped the prices. That's feeling that Gold's Gym crunch. I mean, you know, for a dog, I thought was gonna have to be put out to pasture a couple weeks ago. Oh, look at that. She be peacocking. Now here's the nail salon that I saw the guy get arrested at. Oh, we got a Great Dane. I think that's a Great Dane. Oh no, it's a big dog though. I'll tell you that much. Lois loves the big dogs. Hey. I gotta go here. I'll give you guys a hold on those. I give you, you know, this is like one of those streams where you watch the planes take off. I want to see if my numbers go up if I just show you guys traffic, the LA traffic stream. I'll be right back. I've got to conduct some business. I knew a guy when I first moved into my building. Across the street, there was some rich gay guy, and he had 3 Great Danes in a condo. I don't know how he did that. I'll be right back, guys. So just enjoy the camera traffic. It's like, maybe the numbers will go up. Maybe I'll stumble upon this is what you guys want, just to look at traffic. Okay, I'm back, babies. Hold on, Lois. Lois, you be chill. Whoa, Lois, be cool, be cool. Lois is a free spirit. No, I got the protein donuts and a couple dishes. Tio Hank in the house. So now that would be pretty funny if someone stole my phone. They left Lois but stole the phone. What the? Now here's the nail salon where I used to go to. And the guy who used to do my manicures and pedicures about, 3 weeks ago, I saw 2 very well-dressed detectives take him out in cuffs. And he was crying. And the cop car was all the way down at the end. Wait. So I'll guess there was some CP shit going on, if you know what I'm saying. Lois is fired up right now. She wants to go right into traffic. .68 yarder. Lois, she's like jonesing right now. Lois, be cool, be cool. Oh, Lois, what are you doing, man? Be cool, Lois, be cool. I got to go walk across the street, get my energy drinks. I mean, who knows? This might be my first 7-hour stream. I might just go for it tonight. Numbers are up, man. I gotta give you guys what you want. Whoa, Lois. Lois is fired up. Lois, we're going this way, Holmes. We might have to go to another camera so I can conduct my business. They got music in here, so I'm going to mute it for a second. Whoa, that ain't muting it. The fuck? Give out your YouTube page.
I don't have YouTube.
Do you have an
My name is
Instagram?
Sophia Sanchez Sanabali, and you're going to see me soon because I'm a dancer.
Where might they see you dancing?
Probably on some commercials.
Okay. Because when you say dancing to my fan base, they just think stripper. Whoa,
No,
Lois.
hi, big boy.
She's fired up right now. Lois, come on.
Oh, big girl. Sorry.
Lois, what are you doing?
Oh, you're stuck.
So you got a commercial?
No, not yet. I gotta specify because I told the customer what I'm a dancer,
Right.
and he was like, "Oh, you work around here?"
Oh yeah.
And I didn't realize. I was like, no.
Yeah, you got
I like it is for a second, so.
you got to be careful in this neck of the woods. Lois,
Probably a stripper.
Lois, come here. She's fired up right now.
Commercial.
Yeah, like ballet and stuff. Oh, like yo kind of music. Fuck yeah. Maybe you get a Tyler the Creator commercial,
That's maybe not commercial, but like.
and you'll go, hey, you know the guy who played the dad on your TV show? He's a customer of mine. Not like a escort or anything, but like.
That's some Target.
Yeah, he's like a normal guy.
Yeah, still, he was like 16. Number
310-883-5208. What? Oh, you might text me. Oh, yeah, no, they're down. Oh, yeah, I guess I just give out my home phone number. That's all right. You guys can text me. I don't care. I gave out my home phone number here once, and like 4 people called me.
Oh, so it's time for
The old school of it. How's everything going with you?
Good.
Okay. We'll talk later when there's not millions of people. Yeah, we want to be. I know you value your privacy. Thanks for pausing your favorite song.
It's actually a great song. I actually really, really like that song.
She's fired up right now. All right. One more time. Give the fans your name.
Sophia, Sanchez, and Bobby. Oh!
I mean, they're never going to be able to spell your last name, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, not that second one.
Anna.
I lost him after probably.
You lost them after Sophia, to be honest with you. See you. Well, no. I think she's kind of into me, to be honest with you. But I don't like him young. You know, that's a very common misconception about me. You know, the young girls, they find me. I don't find them. Maybe she got pee. You want to hit the grass? I know your game. See, I knew it. No, I really don't like young girls. I don't seek them out. Whoa. Lois, I don't know what's going on with Lois tonight. She'd be, like she snorted a line or two. But that just goes to show you Daddy still has it. Trust me on that one. Skakel in the house. See her smile at me? I mean, come on, man. I might buy, come on, Lois, let's go this way. I might be the oldest ride in the park, but I got the longest line. Woo! Fuck yeah. Skakel in the house. Thank you for the love and support. Lois is a real tree sniffer. I mean, well, I did send, I did send Felicia a dirty picture, but she asked for it, to be honest with you, so. This is right before she started dating Karma Gax. You know, I took my shot. You know, and you know, now me and Felicia, we're homies. And she's in a loving relationship, and you know. Hold on, Lois. She just made a doo-doo in the middle of the crosswalk. Hold on. Hold on. See, I'm a responsible dog owner. So it's really tough to do everything with two hands. Earl Skakel in the house. There's Lois. She be chillin'. I'll be able to read the stream when we get inside. I scream, we scream, you all scream. What the fuck? How did I dodge a bullet? %. She made a doo-doo right in the crosswalk. And I didn't want anyone to step in it. Because I'm a good fucking citizen. Earl Skakel live in the house. I appreciate you guys having many streaming options. Come on, Lois. And you pick me for your entertainment. Go ahead. Stugatz. Let's get this guy's license plate and dox him. I can't see if anyone's in the Dabbleverse in the stream, but you know the rule. I don't know why I like saying that. I just like yelling, Stugatz! Ooh, I better walk up here real fast. I don't know if that's a guy or a girl, but they got a great ass. Lois, come on. Show your energy. Daddy's got some business to attend to. I think that's a girl. Look at that hair. Of course, Lois is slowing down now. I'm picking up the pace. Oh yeah, that's a girl. Fuck yeah. And I think she's with a Piazza. Oh shit. My bag just broke. Man. Oh well. The fuck? Lois. Man, Lois. Alright, it just wasn't meant to be. I'm not getting in the stream, but Lois, come on, man, be cool. I'm trying to take care of business. Come on. I appreciate you guys. Lois, let's cut through the alley so we can avoid some trouble spots. Lois, god damn it. Lois, come on, this way. Move out. Hold on. Got a bag with a hole in it. I got a dog that's unleashed. Oh, no. Do the spin. No, come on. Holy fuck. This dog's driving me crazy. This is still better than most streams going on, to be frank. Sorry. All right. Lois is fired up. Earl Skakel in the house. My set at the Comedy Store Saturday night was great. Lois, what are you doing? I mean, I didn't like, Joey Diaz kill, but I had a good set. Just a bunch of sad Toronto Blue Jays fans in the house. Thank you again to Yonder Wizard last night for the raid. I had about, at the peak, about 1,400 people late night. So I appreciate that. And, we'll see what happens tonight. See, Lois is excited right now because she knows she's getting food. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. All right, so let's snipe something while I make Lois's food. I don't like to snipe, but sometimes it's necessary while I'm preparing my baby's dinner. Earl Skakel in the house, Monday Night Live, baby. I'm not fucking around with it. Yeah, Lois is really, I'd never seen her with this much energy before. I mean, she must have gotten a hot dose or something. When she's pacing around like Ron Lyle did. And let's see, so I end up at the comedy. So, all right, we'll just do this.
I like to go to concerts. I went to see the singer from Rat. They had like a couple hits back in the day.
I'll be right back.
And he was at the Whiskey. It was a total fucking scam. I was driving by the Whiskey and it said Rat. I'm like, oh fuck, they had a nice run. They had that song Round and Round and a few others. You guys probably know them from their Geico commercial. Honey, I think we have a rat problem. And they show Rat playing.
Character.
Original crown molding, walk-in closet.
We do have a rat problem.
So I was driving by the Whiskey. It had Rat in big fucking lettering. So I'm like, oh fuck, man, it'd be cool to see Rat in an intimate venue. So I take out my handicap sign because that's how I roll. Slot with a VIP party, and I go to the box office lady, and I'm like, hey, I want to see Rat, and she was just like, walk in. I'm like, no, I don't have a ticket. And I dropped down 20, she's like, don't worry about it. And, of course I'm Jewish, so I took the discounted free ticket. I'm all excited, running there, and it was like 7 people in the room. And the concert was just about to start. And then out comes the singer from Rat, and he's a very distinct looking guy. And then there was like 4 Mexican dudes on the stage with him that I didn't recognize as Rat. So I go outside and look at the marquee again, and those son of a bitches. It's like the Surgeon General's warning. It had Rat in big letters, R-A-T-T, and then in the smallest fucking letters they could have bought, the voice of Rat, Stephen Piercy. So it was just him. 4 Mexican dudes you met at the Troubadour. So I said, fuck it, I'm here. Got a free ticket. So I go in there and Stephen Piercy, like, I'm like right where you guys are. And he does, the first song was a song off one of his solo albums that I had bought, and I'm a huge fan of his, but I'm not saying this solo album was bad. But when I downloaded it, after the first song, I uploaded it right back to him. So he sings that song that nobody really knew. There's literally 7 people in there. And then he say, hey, what do you guys want to hear next? And I'm like, right where you are. And I'm like, hey, you don't have to yell, man. There's other shouting. But I would like to hear Rat. We'll lay it down, we'll round and round, Wanted Man, Way Cool Jr. For the next 25 songs, that's all we play were Rat songs. So now I become the musical conductor of the concert. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to beat the merch line. Get a CD, t-shirt or something like that. It's the guitar player who dresses like a Jersey Shore housewife, but he don't give a fuck. So I was black dude at the merch table, literally asleep. I could have stolen like whatever I wanted, but I felt bad that I got a free ticket.
Fuck yeah.
So I'm like tapping the guy on the shoulder, hey man, can I get that CD? And he's
I'm
like,
eating
"Sure,
off
sure."
camera.
I go, well, why not? He's like, because the concert's not over yet. I'm like, what do you mean by that? He's like, oh, they're recording a live concert tonight.
You ain't kidding there, JG.
And I'm like, holy fuck, this guy's got balls of steel. I mean, who's gonna buy a CD of a concert that's not even over yet? I'm like, no, I'll just take it. He's like, no, I don't know what the last song's gonna be. And he's writing the song titles in marker. And Stephen Piercy makes this announcement. Hey guys, after the show, we're recording this for live album recording. You can buy it over there at the merch booth. Like that announcement's gonna be on the CD. So I said, here dude, here's $20, just keep it. He's like, well, it's only 15, I don't have any change. Well, just keep the 20.
I'm eating my lasagna, William.
So now I know why these bands don't make any fucking money. The employees they employ don't take the money. They just let you take free shit. So I took the free CD. It wasn't even a CD, it was a CDR. Like I don't even get a picture of Stephen Piercy when it goes round on my CD player. So I was kind of excited to hear the show that I was at that wasn't even over yet. So I run to my car, I plug in my Discman, and I heard my voice on the first song. Not singing, just telling my friend Rick I had to take a shit and I'll be right back. Do you guys just want to line up right there and kick me in the balls? Yes. All right, well, this guy's hardcore, man. I've never had anyone answer that question.
Whoa.
Cowan denies icing by Huck.
So I'm almost done with my lasagna. I don't like to eat on camera. because I have class. Very good lasagna. That's a fact, Jack. Better give that to Dave Sarah. You know, I'd like to play the mothership again. That's too close to the bone for me, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying, you know, and I think you do. But I appreciate it. You know, I'm not. We're not TMZ Zumach here. Loose lips, sink ships. The way you move, you don't miss. I should have told you. I should have warned you. We're going all the way. Move over all the way. You say that you love me. It's just a game we play. It's just a slip, slip, slip of the lip. Now I know my camera work was Gutfeld likes lasagna or Garfield. I got excited there for a second. I thought that could be my way into Gutfeld. Making him lasagna. So right now we've got Perry Carabello live. You know I like to do this when we got a lot of people right now. I mean, we got some real heavy hitters. Got Perry Carabello streaming. We've got Pat Melton streaming. We've got BYB streaming. And we've got the great Mersh, Nightwave Radio. Let's see if anyone else from the Dabble Land is streaming. Not really. So, you guys have plenty of viewing options. And I appreciate you guys picking me. I'm just a humble streamer. No, I bought it from, let's see what I missed in the stream. I'm sorry. No, I work, RIP, Seymour Hoffman. Holtzman, Me Too to Kill Tony contestant and called out by Dom Barris. Holtzman straight up groped a woman on stage. I didn't see it, but you know, feel free. You know, I don't watch Kill Tony, so I've never even watched the ones I've been on. But I appreciate the exclusive. You know, it's not the kind of investigative journalism I like to do. Now I'm going to turn the volume down. I don't like to snipe people, so I won't. But let's see what Melton is talking about. He is, he's got Zumach on, so all right, we can go over there and watch that. BYB, I think, is doing an episode on Win by Two, as I think a lot of people are. And I'm not sure what Mersh is doing, but he's in the house too. So you got a lot of options here. Hit the like and subscribe button. It's from 4 years ago. Well, you're probably gonna have trouble getting a 4-year clip to go viral because I'm assuming people have seen it. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just saying. I thought you meant it would happen on the recent. I think Holtzman was on with Ian Bagg maybe a couple weeks ago, a month or two ago, I'm not sure. So you're going to have trouble. I think Red Bar might be sick or something, so I don't know why he doesn't do as many as he used to. I don't think Bill Burr would work with Brenda Schaub, but you know, right now he's probably weighing all options after the Riyadh Comedy Festival fiasco. So who knows? You know, I don't know. But Burr's a pretty hardcore. Like, I only hang with funny comics, and Schaub is not that. But you know, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're friends. You know. So I don't know. I mean, you could send me the clip. I'm not going to post it, but I don't know the clip you're talking about, Frank. And I'm not trying to play dumb. Like I said, I've never even watched the episodes I'm on. I've never even watched one of my roast battles on television. Um, what up, Hi Fi Protege? What up, Sherry Willis in the house? CM Punk. I don't know about that. I mean, Punk didn't do that well against two average fighters. So, but I mean, well, it kind of has Brendan Schaub parallels there because I mean, CM Punk's a great wrestler. There's no doubt about that. But that shit's predetermined. I don't like saying fake because I just hate that expression. So I think that, CM Punk definitely got a shortcut into the UFC like Schaub got a shortcut into comedy. And the results were pretty much the same. No, it's, my neck is normal size, I guess. But I also do a lot of shrugs. So that, I think, indirectly makes my neck bigger. And so there's that. Now, we might do an old school IMAX stream. There's rumors of a Caravello bump coming in a few hours. But you guys know me. I like to stream for about an hour. I don't do these fucking grifter streams of 5, 6, 7 hours. I just can't do it. So, oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, why the hell would I want to meet Saddam Hussein's brother? The guy's probably raped and tortured people, but I want to go make him laugh. I don't think so. But, I mean, it's still mind-blowing to me that they all went over there. Especially Pete Davidson. I mean, the guy's dad died in 9/11. And you're going to go over there to a land that hates women, Jews, blacks, gays, funded 9/11 to some degree. I'm going to go, I want to go make them laugh. Fuck them. So, oh, absolutely. I know people who've done worse. I mean, in terms of that kind of behavior. But, nobody cares. Nobody cares. That's the sad thing. I mean, I'll never quit comedy because I enjoy it too much. But, fuck the people I gotta work with. It's embarrassing that I'm like literally the only one who gives a shit. But, that's just the way it is out here in LA. And I suspect it's the same in New York. I mean, every person I talked to about Jeff at that club in New York, literally 50 comics all told me, oh yeah, it was an open secret. Why didn't you say anything? Oh, because you could open up for Jeff. Okay, cool. Like it's really sad. Yeah, I don't. Probably the safest day to fly is on 9/11. Probably get some good deals too. Would you fight present day Tim? No, I would not fight Tim Sylvia. I'm not a good fighter. I have no problem. My ego has no problem saying I'm not a good fighter. I'm slow. I have no reflexes. We'll talk about it later, Rumiel. It's just a long story. So, it's just... yeah, the Gold's Gym story. That's my gym. No, it's all good. It's a very long story. And, like, I think most of the people in the stream are OGs. So I don't want to, like, bore them with it. But I promise next time you're in the stream, I'll tell it. Like, if it's, I don't even bother with trolls. So, give me something to play off of. That what they just wrote gives me nothing to play off of, so I don't even address it. And I'm starting to go with the Kevin Brennan business model. You want to be a dick to me? Pay me for it. It's just the way it is. I mean, that's the one thing I've learned from Kevin Brennan. Um, you want to say my brother Neil's funnier than me? I'm not going to read it. You want to pay me $10? I'll read it. So there you go. And this guy can't even spell the insults. So it's like, what the fuck? Earl Skakel in the house. We'll go about another 5 minutes. Another 5 minutes. No, I know William Zoom, but I'm such a nice and friendly guy. I appreciate people being in here, and but it takes me a while to take my own advice or take your advice. You know that you are my go-to man for advice on here, and I'm open to taking advice from anyone, Buddhist priest gives me good advice. Hi-Fi Protege, makes great clips for me. So, I appreciate the help. Oh, 100%. Give us your take on New York elections. To be honest with you, I haven't really been following it. So I can't because I have not followed it. RC Cola is good. I mean, I would say if I can name my top, the Earlverse is growing, slowly but surely. I mean, but like I said, I'm very happy with the growth of the channel, and I can't do that without you guys. So, I try. I mean, obviously, sometimes I'm tempted to go deep into the dark side of the Dabbleverse and roasting people and clipping people, but I like what I do. So, but I would say my top 5 sodas of all time in order. Now, number 1's going to be a real wild card. And if someone can guess, and you guys know me, I'm honest, I don't bullshit. I'm going to go in from 5 to 1. If someone can guess my favorite soda of all time, I'll do another hour. And I'll be honest about it. Twinkie Boy, I'm going to assume you're a troll, but based on name alone. But I would say number 5, Diet Dr. Pepper. Number 4, old school RC Cola. Number 3, Diet Pepsi. I love me some Diet Pepsi. Number 2, Diet Code Red Mountain Dew. And number 1, I'll give you guys 2 minutes to guess. And you guys know me, I'm an honest fucking guy. I will go do another hour if anyone can guess my favorite soda. Damn, Frank, you son of a bitch, you guessed it. Oh shit, I gotta do another hour now, you son of a bitch. Damn, Frank, you got me. I didn't think anybody would guess Fresca. So, all right. Well, I guess I got to do another hour. So, I don't drink soda a lot, to be honest with you, but I loved Fresca. I don't know if they still make it, but what does that stand for? Yes. Fresca was so good. It was just like it was a citrusy, and so some ones that didn't make the top 5, but Alfresco is so good, William. I mean, I guess if you don't drink soda, you might not. I mean, I don't drink. I mean, I might have a Diet Mountain Dew 2 a month, maybe 1 a month. It's just something about it. I just love the taste of Fresca. Jolt Cola was good. I mean, I don't know. I just feel better drinking diet soda. I mean, it's bad enough for you, but you know, you drink the like regular Pepsi with sugar in it. Like you might as well just take a hammer to your teeth. Uh, I mean, Frank, you got me there. You got me. I can't. You know, and I'm not tired. I can do another hour, but Squirt wasn't bad. I'm trying to think of some other Sunkist. I like Diet Sunkist was good. Fanta, I don't really recall drinking a lot. Um, so I'm trying to think. I mean, Joel Cola was great for the. I mean, that was really the OG energy drink. Um, so I remember when I used to play hockey at the same place I'm going to tomorrow night. There's a liquor store across the street. I would get a Jolt Cola and a Snickers bar, and I could play 5 games in a row. Um, I don't like the Mexican Cokes. They're just not the same to me. They might use slightly different ingredients. So, Surge, I don't recall Surge, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think of other sodas I used to drink. Dr. Brown's, you know, that had some decent ones. You know, root beer you can never go wrong with. Squirt's okay. It was just kind of like a rip-off 7-Up. 7-Up's pretty good, actually. I don't mind 7-Up. What up? What up? I don't remember Bubble Up or Vault. It's not that I don't like them. It's just, you know, you can only pick 5. Mr. Pibb was actually very good. That's a good call. I hate Diet Coke. I don't know why, because I love Diet Pepsi. But most places don't sell, like if you go to arenas and whatnot, they mostly sell Coke. Juggalette Gin in the house. Yeah, I liked Mr. Pibb. It was decent. Hawaiian Punch. I mean, I don't know if that's considered a soda or not. Interesting. I mean, you know, Diet with Dr. Pepper it does have a weird taste. Yeah, that was good. I've had that a few times. But I mean, oh, I remember Sobe. What was my favorite Sobe? The tea. It was like a yellow type of colored. And my favorite Snapple of all time, I don't know why, but it was. Yeah, KB loves Coke. The Brett Michaels Diet Snapple. But the Sobe I liked was yellowish in color. I think it was green tea Sobe. So we're talking favorite sodas in here, Juggalette Gin. But Snickers was up there with my favorite candy bars, that's for sure. I got a feeling it's a tough business, the soda market, so well, I just remember, like I said, when I would go play hockey and I'd have like 5 or 6 games in one day, I would literally go to the liquor store on, the corner of Knott and Chapman in Garden Grove. It's still there. I'll be there tomorrow night. And I would get a Jolt Cola and a Snickers bar. And man, I didn't have to eat the rest of the day. I mean, I haven't had candy in a decade, but when I went hard with the candy, I would eat Mike and Ike's, Dots, Raisinets, Goobers, Raisinets, do. You know, Milk Duds, corn candy. I mean, I'm surprised I have any fucking teeth left, to be honest with you. My favorite restaurant is John Cena, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk. I'm not, huh? What am I, KB? Huh? That would get you flying, all the sugar and M&Ms. All right, I've got to eat my protein donuts, but I don't want to do it on camera, and I don't want to stream anybody. So, let's do this. Just a throwback. Now I got to do it without the sound because there's a song. There's a song on it. Let's do this. This always pops up in my feed. No, I'm an AEW guy. This is not porn. This is me and someone from my past. And just imagine the Air Supply song Making Love Out of Nothing at All playing. We don't play porn in here. I had to beat off before the shoot. Yes, this is me. We'll just take it back here. Now just imagine the Air Supply song playing. Making love out of nothing at all. Out of nothing at all. Every time I see you. Yeah, you ain't kidding there, bro. Let's focus in on my weenie right there. Fuck yeah. I'm surprised this actually didn't happen in real life, if you know what I mean. And I think some of you do. So there you go, Earl Skakel in the house. I don't like to eat on camera, so I have to get creative with what I show you guys? Interesting, interesting. The editing was good on that video, I must say. Well, I don't know if it's great content, but it is content nonetheless. I don't have an OnlyFans or an OnlyFriends. And there we go. So every time, but you know, the video's a lot better if you can hear the song. We don't, I can't get into that right now, Earth Brain. It was a collaborative, yeah, I mean, you know, but you know what? I'm a man of my word. I will do another 50 minutes because I don't lie to my fans. I am a loyal audience. I'm loyal to my audience. And I'm not going to snipe. You know, I'm unlike most other streams. I just talk. And Lois is sleeping. What chick at the store? Food is love. Yes, it is. And, you know, that's how we do it here in the Earlverse. We're just a friendly stream. Lois is tuckered out. I am a voiceover actor. So, no, I don't have nudes out and about. Thank you very much. Oh, yes, yes. That chick is long gone. All you got is your balls and your word. What movie is that from, Articulate John? And I don't break them for nobody. Scarface? Yes, I'm a man of my word. And I don't believe there's anyone in the Dabbleverse in here, so I can't even cheat for a few minutes. I mean, you know, I certainly don't expect AEW to promote WWE wrestlers. And really, CM Punk was a small part of the history of AEW when you think about it. So, now Cody Rhodes, he was a founding father of it. So, that I could see there being an issue there. But my favorite voice actor line, I mean, of someone else, I mean, Darth Vader, probably. I mean, that would qualify as, I mean, James Earl Jones is probably the GOAT of voiceover actors. I mean, you know, I don't know if I would say I love Scarface. You know, the guy who played Sosa, he died just a few years after that movie. Paul Shinar. He was also in the great, very underrated Schwarzenegger movie, Raw Deal. I mean, they're both great, but since I was more WCW, I liked Miss Hancock, aka Stacy Keibler. But they're both good. I've met Trish Stratus, and she was really nice. I mean, my volume is as high as it can be, I think. Chi-Chi was Angel Salazar, the great Comedy Store paid regular, and the first comic I ever saw at the Comedy Store. Angel Salazar. He was kind of doing a Carrot Top thing where he would bring out a case of shit and just do jokes about it. Billy West, another great voiceover actor, and of course, someone who you guys have probably never heard of. I actually took lessons from him, and I'm very anti-lesson, but I'm glad I took them from him. The great Charlie Adler. He's in hundreds of cartoons and movies and whatnot. So Who wants them? The ice cream man is here. Oh my God, this is as big as my apartment. I got Visa, I got MasterCharge. The Wildlife, very underrated movie that we've talked about a lot in here. Some Kind of Wonderful almost fits into that wildlife category where you never really hear people talk about it. You know, the great Craig Sheffer. And I'm trying to think of like movies that maybe should have done better. Making the Grade with Judd Nelson was very funny, but it just didn't pop. You know, The Chocolate War, that wasn't necessarily a teen angst movie. It was kind of a drama, but very good movie. That, you know who that was, William Zoom? I'm assuming you do. Did you? No, I didn't have sex in high school, to be honest with you. Cody, I don't know what you mean. Um, I'm trying to think of other movies I liked that just didn't hit. Fire with Fire with Craig Sheffer was a great movie. Let's see if that movie has a Wikipedia page. Because you have the great John Polito, who a few years later would be Phil Bartoli in Crime Story. You had the lovely Virginia Madsen, like a very, very young Virginia Madsen. I'm going to assume that, I mean, every movie has a Wikipedia page. Fire with Fire. Okay, 1986 film. So let's see. Fire with Fire is a 1986 American romantic film about a young woman from a Catholic boarding school who runs away with an escapee from a nearby prison camp. The film stars Virginia Madsen, Craig Sheffer, John Polito, Kate Reed, Carrie Woor, Tim Russ, and D.B. Sweeney. It was directed by Duncan Gibbons and features a soundtrack by Howard Shore. Let me see. And if you are a fan of the Warriors, David Harris, who played Cochise in the Warriors, was also in that movie. Summer School was good, but that did very well at the box office. And you know, it just didn't do well. You know, I don't know why. I mean, that's a great cast. You know, and I think one of the Arquette sisters was in it, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't see her name in the credits. Um, J.J. Cohen, Myron, the map maker, he was pretty funny in that. Damn, he's 60 years old. That's crazy. So I don't know. You know, the movie just didn't hit. You know, I mean, and Sheffer is a good-looking guy. You know, kind of the go-to guy, and you know, 80s bad guys. You know, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if him and William Zabka auditioned for some of the same parts. Let's see what it says on Craig Sheffer's Wikipedia. Um, I mean, it was in Broadway play. Um, it was in A River Runs Through It with Brad Pitt. I mean, I think his big shot of like, can he carry a movie was when he played the lead in The Program. And then in 2016, he was in a movie with Steven Seagal. So, I mean, let's see what he's been up to. I mean, he's acted, I mean, he's in something called Guns N' Moses in 2024. And his last TV was American Horror Story as Richard Nixon, 2021. So, I mean, you know, he's been a working actor for fuck almost 1982. So what is that? 40 years. That's a good run. I'd love to see what he looks like now. But that was, as you guys know who were alive back then. Uh, you know, those teen movies. I have not seen Happy Gilmore 2 yet. I just didn't see. I mean, other movies I could have seen Craig Sheffer auditioning for. Um, I mean, I could have seen him in All the Right Moves with Tom Cruise. Maybe he could have gotten the Chris Penn part. Um, I mean, he was good as Hardy Jens and Some Kind of Wonderful. There's another movie that, I think it was almost too close to the bone to Pretty in Pink. Kind of the same um, type of movie. Let's see, Some Kind of Wonderful. Let's see if they have any good tea on that. Deutsch and Hughes were not happy with the ending of their previous collaboration, Pretty in Pink. So basically, and that's something I didn't know, that the creators of Pretty in Pink weren't happy with the ending. Originally, they had her going with John Cryer at the end of the movie, and I guess they did a test run in theaters, and the audience wanted her to end up with Andrew McCarthy. So, Some Kind of Wonderful was kind of just a retelling of Pretty in Pink. Hughes wanted Ringwald to play the female role of Watts, but she declined. Okay, interesting. Oh, interesting. Now, this is something I did not know. Martha Coolidge was assigned to direct Some Kind of Wonderful. Mary Stuart Masterson was cast as Watts. In addition to Masterson, Coolidge cast Eric Stoltz as Keith. Coolidge's vision of the film, which was darker than the eventual product, attracted Stoltz to the role. Unhappy with Coolidge, Hughes fired her and hired Deutsch to direct. Original cast members Kim Delaney and Kyle MacLachlan, who played the Craig Sheffer part, were fired shortly thereafter. Deutsch offered Leah Thompson the role of Amanda, but she initially turned it down. However, after the Thompson starring Howard the Duck film flopped at the box office, she accepted the role. Deutsch and Thompson started dating after filming was completed, and they got married in 1989. Interesting. All right, well, so I didn't know that. I could have seen Kyle MacLachlan as Hardy Jens. So there you go. Now we got a little bit of 80s movie history there. Do you buy? I've got a few WWE action figures that were given to me when I was co-host of the Comedy Store Wrestling podcast. But yeah, I mean, I like Some Kind of Wonderful. But it's a little personal for me because I remember going to the Man National in Westwood. My ex-girlfriend at the time, we dated sophomore year in high school, and she was hot. I mean, definitely one of the hotter girls I've ever dated. And, we stopped seeing each other. We dated, I don't know, 8 months or something, which is an eternity back then. And, we kind of lost touch. I think she fell in with the wrong crowd in high school and just after high school. And, she just randomly called me like years later on a Friday night crying. And so I said, let's go see a movie. And Some Kind of Wonderful was the movie. Interesting. I love Kyle MacLachlan. Um, Thank you, Positive Troll. I don't know really any Johnny Cash songs, or I would give you a singing of a Johnny Cash song. Well, I only hung out with him that one night, but he was very nice. You know, when Sergeant Slaughter's in the crowd and he says, "You're my favorite comic," you know, that's pretty fucking cool. Um, so, that was a very cool comedy night. I fell in love with a burning ring of fire. But I don't know the words to it, to be honest with you. But I know every word to the Click 5 song, Just the Girl. So there you go. I mean, that's Earl in a nutshell. You guys can all thank Frank for this extra hour, for guessing what my favorite soda was. It was a real dark horse, if you know what I mean. Raska. So, did you do the popcorn box trick? No, I'm no Pee Wee Herman, baby. AEW Wrestling, AEWA Wrestling, you know, Vern Gagne. I love that song, Disco Inferno. She can't keep a secret for more than an hour. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it was Sergeant Slaughter became an Iraqi sympathizer, and he told me that night that when he would go to the ring, he had a bulletproof vest on. You know, this is when there was no security. I mean, you could literally bring a gun into an arena. So, what up, William Barry? So, welcome, welcome. Um, Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Um, hey, man. Wow. Just when I think some people can't get any stupider, Kip Smith gifted a membership. Thank God it didn't go to that last guy. I mean, I have a passport, so I can't go to Australia, the UK, or whatever to perform. Yeah, I mean, wow. I can't believe someone in 2025 would type that in a stream and think it's funny or wow. I mean, I wouldn't even read that if you super chatted it to me. But, you know, that's the nature of, you know, the internet. So I've never had fairy bread. Um, so um, would I go to Australia to perform? Only if I would headline. I'm not going to Australia to open up for someone. Fuck that. Yeah, he might be a Melton fan. I mean, let's see who's live right now, just in case you guys are bored with me. We got Perry Caravello live. We've got BYB live. We've got Nobody Likes Onions live. So we've got a real hornet's nest of. We got Mersh live. I don't want to leave out Mersh. So, and we've got a bunch of political streams going as well. So, Keanu Thompson is live. I mean, there you go. So, I mean, she's like the new star of the Earlverse, but that'll be short-lived. You know, you got the 15 minutes of fame, and you know, you can tell the Karmic Gilly storyline's kind of getting old. Well, I appreciate that, Frank, and it's also ironic that you say that, and I have the least amount of views, so it's like, fuck. But you know, it's what I do. You know, I won't sell out to the dark side. Um, you know, I never. I mean, I saw some. Didn't the wasn't the retarded brother in something about Mary named Earl? So what up, Rudy Baga? Yeah, I mean, I would go to Australia, but you know, I'd have some demands. First class air travel. That's a non-starter. I'm not flying 16 hours in the back with the pores, and then you know, the fair wage for my comedy, and you know, I would do it. So. I won't sell out to the Dabbleverse. I just can't. I just, am I interested in, the Win by Two story? It is very interesting to me, to be honest with you. But I'll let others. I did Earl W. Brown was in. He was in I'm Dying Up Here in the first season. So I remember having dinner with him and the black actor Obatunda. He played, fuck, I forget who he played in the first season. I remember having dinner with him, the cast dinner, just the three of us at a table, just talking. Um, I want to say W. Earl Brown played something to do with the other club that was set on fire. So I don't remember that, Articulate John. So that's one thing I do miss about I'm Dying Up Here. I know it wasn't a very popular show, but fuck, it was a great cast. I mean, to be able to be in the table reads for that were pretty fucking awesome. I mean, I remember the first table read I went to, season 1, I think it was the first episode. Or no, I wasn't in the first episode. I think I came in later. So it was my first episode. And I walk into the table read, and there's Rick Overton, who, some of you may know, some of you may not know, but he's like an LA legend. And he's been in a ton of movies, and he played the Booker of The Tonight Show, and I'm Dying Up Here. And it was awesome to be working with so many of your friends. Even though my role wasn't the biggest on the show, it was still very, very cool to be a part of it. Interesting. Frank and Beans. I mean, I don't think I would travel to Poland to do comedy, to be honest with you. You know, I mean, I was a recurring character in I'm Dying Up Here, so not quite a principal role, but, you know, it was pretty cool to be a part of the show, though. I mean, it was just, I mean, I knew everyone on the show, and I mean, I was so respected on the set as a comic that like Jake Lacey would come up to me and go, "Hey, you're a comic. What would you do in this scene? How would you say this line?" And Jake Lacey was awesome. And really, all the actors who had to do comedy, they were very curious about. I mean, they were method acting basically, and it's a weird set to be on because I don't think anyone was, to be honest with you, was really having fun because the ratings weren't very good, and I would say the X-Files lady. Santino was the one who finally got on the Tonight Show. The very last episode of season 1 was when Santino got on the Tonight Show. And it was just for me it was fun, but the ratings weren't great, and I think everyone was shocked they brought it back for season 2 because I'm going to guess because of Jim Carrey's name involvement. They're like, "Oh, let's give it another run, and instead of Twin Peaks, let's have it go on after Ray Donovan." And it just, I don't know, I thought the writing and the storylines improved on season 2, got darker, because I think they kind of embraced that, hey, this isn't supposed to be funny. Stand-up comedy is a sad fucking business. So let's lean into that, but it's just too late. It's just the ratings got worse and worse and worse. And, I mean, it was a great, Melissa Leo, who's basically playing Mitzi, she's won an Oscar. So she's a real fucking deal. And, the comics on the show, Santino, Al Madrigal, Rick Overton, and then the actors on it, Clark Duke, Michael Aragano, Jake Lacey was like probably the most in-demand youngish actor, Ari Grainer. Like, I don't know why it didn't do well. Because if you think about it, um, I'm talking about the show I was on Showtime called I'm Dying Up Here. You know, the show really could have gone on for quite a few seasons. I mean, you could have, you know, it was based around the 70s Comedy Store, but you could have gone into the boom of the 80s, the downfall of the 90s, and then, you know, you really, you know, comedy changes so much. It could have gone on for at least 5 to 6 seasons, but, um, you know, it just, you know, it's there's many TV shows that we've probably talked about on here already. That, you know, should have been given a longer run, and, you know, it had the Jim Carrey name behind it. We got good lead-ins. First season was Twin Peaks. Second season was Ray Donovan. At the height of Ray Donovan's, you know, success or whatever, popularity. And, you know, just, I don't know. I mean, it was kind of neat to be a part of it from day one. And um, I didn't even have to audition for my part of Al Sims. They just saw me one night at Roast Battle, and one of the producers was like, "Hey, who is that guy in the corner?" And I always like to give this guy love. Jerron Horton, who's a very funny Atlanta-based comic, but he used to live in LA. He was like, "Oh, that's Earl. Everyone loves him up here," or whatever he said. And so I didn't even have to audition. They were like, "Can you just act like you were that night we saw you?" And just like not update the references, but almost downgrade the references to 70s shit. So I mean, it'd have to be so much money, bro, to get me to go to Denmark. I mean, you're talking 50 grand, and they're not going to pay me 50 grand. You know, that's a lot of, you know, it's not, would I document the experience? Absolutely, I would, but like, it's a lot of work. So, and, you know, you know, to get me to leave the country, you're going to have to pay me very well. Um, so, I mean, I want money, I don't need it. So, are you Irish? I am also. William Barry, if you live in LA, you have to change your whole way of thinking. Hispanics is where all the money is at. Now, if the UK, I might be a little more, you know, because I've often been told I'm like an Americanized version of Jimmy Carr. Yeah, long stream tonight because Frank guessed what my favorite soda was as a kid, and I said, if you guess right, I'll do another hour. So we've got another 20 minutes, courtesy of Frank, you son of a bitch. I'm just kidding. I'm having a good time. Yeah, Repo Man. Wasn't that a Repo? Oh, Men at Work. You're right. I thought it was Repo Man. Um, yeah, Charlie. I mean, No Man's Land. We were talking about that movie in here the other night. Um, that movie should have been better, but, you know, as a follow-up to Platoon, I could see why it didn't. And of course, you know, 52 Pickup. We often talk about, you know, my love for John Glover, and you know, he's my favorite actor of all time. And, you know, 52 Pickup was basically the same plot as Fatal Attraction, you know, minus a few differences. And, you know, Fatal Attraction became a box office bonanza, and 52 Pickup was, you know, pretty much a box office bomb. Yeah, hopefully I get 50 likes. And I probably could do another hour with the Perry Caravello bump. But Perry is another one of those, you know, him and Tom Brennan, they do 5-6 hour streams. I just can't do that. And they're getting a lot of super chats and shit. So, but I can't, I just can't, you know. So yes, we got 50 likes. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, Running Man remake looks bad. You can't replace Schwarzenegger. Let's see who's in the Running Man remake. You know, you just can't. You know, Schwarzenegger in 1987. Now, I don't know if Predator was done before that. I think they were done the same year. So let's see the cast of Running Man. We got Glenn Powell as Ben Richards. Nope. Killian. Josh Brolin. He ain't no um, Richard Dawson. Sean Hayes. Yeeks. This is nothing against that. David Zayas. I mean, William Macy's cool. Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry, man. Can I get in trouble if I watch the trailer? William Zoom, you know these things. Wait, who am I taking out next weekend? Hold on, what are you guys talking about? Yeah. No, I was not hitting on that animal. I mean, that almost made me sad, that interaction. Yeah, I think I told her my name was Larry Mondello, which is Beaver Cleaver's best friend. That old lady, Officer and a Gentleman, David Keith wasn't in. Oh, I'm thinking of Keith David. Um, yeah, let's see the full cast and crew of The Running Man. Maybe Lumpy Rutherford. So we've got all those people I just named. Who's going to be like the big bodybuilders? I mean, yeeks. This is not a great. Wow, I'm not liking this cast. Now let's see uncredited roles. Those are always, you always get a good. Oh man, this does not look good. Who plays some of the bad guys? You know, maybe there's a good bad guy. All right, they don't seem to be Hunter, Joey, and not. Oh boy, I don't even recognize these people. So I don't know. I'm not liking this Running Man remake, to be honest with you. So I don't know why they do these remakes. I really don't. It's just very puzzling to me. Why would you remake The Running Man? You're never gonna. You know, Jesse Ventura was great in his role. Isn't there a new Predator movie coming out too? I mean, my God, they gotta stop. New Predator movie that came out right away, so that answers my question. Predator Badlands. Oh, is it already out in theaters? No. Predator Badlands 2025. Let's see who's in this movie. I did not see either of those movies. Okay. Let's see who's in Predator Badlands. They don't really list the cast. That's not a good sign. I'm not going to see it anyway. So there you go. I mean, George Jefferson, Eddie Haskell, Lumpy Rutherford. Wasn't that? No, I mean, but Beaver Cleaver's best friend was Larry Mondello. Rocky Five. Yeah, that's. I mean, my favorite war movie outside of Uncommon Valor. The original Inglourious Basterds with Bo Svensson. I'm trying to think what other war movies I liked. I mean, Apocalypse Now I liked, but it was just too long for me. Yeah, I don't really like war movies. They're too fucking sad. Saving Private Ryan was good. Red Fox. I was just talking about Red Fox with someone today. He was he went hard in the paint for the 70s. So yeah, that's a good porn. Shaving Ryman's Privates. Trying to think of other war movies I liked. I mean, Born on the 4th of July is pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't watch it again, but you know that is a good movie. Yeah, I guess Victory is a war movie. Great movie. Kind of based off a true story, but they did some think they manipulated some of the things. Deer Hunter's a great movie. I would have loved to have seen Roy Scheider because I think the story goes, let me look it up, that he was the Robert De Niro part, but he had to get out of his contract, so he was forced to do Jaws too. Okay, here we go. Why? Here we go. Here's the real story here. Um, After the historic success of Jaws, Roy Scheider was a golden boy at Universal Pictures. The studio had him under contract for 3 more films, and naturally they wanted him in Jaws 2. Scheider did star in that sequel before bowing out of the sinking franchise that should have been left alone in the first place. However, the other 2 films could be of Schneider's choosing. A 1 for them, 2 for you deal. As chronicled by GQ, Schneider was interested in The Deer Hunter and would have played Michael Vronsky. However, as you probably know, he wound up not starring in that film. Producer Tom Mount dispelled rumors that Schneider was unhappy with the script. Instead, Mount believes it was a dispute over compensation. I had heard over the years that the reason given for Schneider not doing the film is that he was unhappy with the script. I very much doubt that to be the case. It was a stunning script. Universal were not in the habit of supporting films with poor scripts. What I do know is that over discussions with his lawyer, he felt the role in Deer Hunter was going to be a starring role, and that his fee, the deal he had signed, did not reflect that. So the unhappiness was purely a financial one. The deal he signed with us was now disproportionate in his eyes. It did not reflect the rise his colleagues had enjoyed within the community. In 1979, a year after The Deer Hunter, Schneider starred in All That Jazz. Interesting. Schneider passing on The Deer Hunter opened the door for Robert De Niro. So, interesting. So De Niro came in at the end of Raging Bull. So, interesting. The GQ piece, they recall now, when we heard that De Niro had expressed an interest, none of us, the studio management team, were unhappy to see Roy decide not to star in the film. It was our judgment that Bob was a far better piece of casting and a far better actor. I think the evidence of this is the film's most tragic scene. I mean, I don't know. I would have liked to seen Roy Scheider and Deer Hunter, but I think it all worked out. Yeah, I mean the numbers are looking good. Dick Fitzwell, Earl, what the hell is going on with my St. Louis Blues? I mean, it's the Kings are kind of off in a weird start. It's a lot of parity in hockey, to be honest with you. So let me see what I missed while I was reading all that. Earl has Fay Ray's panties. I don't know about that. Star Wars, my favorite. Yeah, I was not going to go down to the Dodger Parade to stream. I did like Cobra, 100% there. But, Roy Scheider, what a start to his career. Jaws 2, or no, I'm sorry, Jaws, Marathon Man, French Connection. And then, I think after Jaws 2 was kind of a semi-tank. He just in the, Bob Fosse, All That Jazz was great. I think he was nominated for an Oscar, and then, he just couldn't capture the momentum. And he was in a lot of things like 52 Pickup that should have been big movies, but it just wasn't. So, it's a tough fucking business. So, yeah, Apocalypse Now, that's an all-timer. I think I was there for Second DB. Yeah, for you, SC, since you're a soldier. Julia Fox, Halloween, costume. Let's see if we get a nice fucking fat picture here. I mean, it's a little tone deaf, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know what she was thinking, to be frank, but here it is. So, really not a great look for Julia Fox to beat Jackie Onassis. I mean, yeeks. That's a tough one there, to be honest with you. Let's see if we can get some better shots there. I mean, it's funny. I mean, I get it, but who is this bitch? I don't even know who she is. So, I mean, it's just like, come on, man. I mean, I don't know what she's trolling, but, I mean, it shows some level of creativity, I guess. But while we're here, let's do this. I mean, they say never Google yourself, but hey, fuck it. Fuck yeah. Let's just go Skakel roulette. Old school there. Old school Earl right there. Let's go. There we go. And let's just hit the forward button. Let's do this. I don't know what that. I know it was a. Fuck yeah, the Jesse Peterson show. Fuck yeah. Earl Skakel. Look at that jawline. Fuck yeah. Kings of the Pie. Yeah, look, me and Jimmy Carr. Fuck yeah. I don't know about that. Oh, there we go. Bill Cosby. Joey Diaz. Fuck yeah. Episode 695 on YouTube. Check it out. See him bag, my buddy. Old school Earl picture there. I mean, that's an oldie, buddy. The great Brian Holtzman. Whoa, there we go. The great me and the great Lois. Oh, well, I mean, I love Roy Scheider as an actor. I just, he kind of hit, I don't know. I mean, you did, let's see here. I don't know why I'm in fuck yeah. There we go. Earl Skakel wearing a Rowdy Roddy Piper t-shirt. Hey, look, there's Brody Stevens and King Tony Hinchcliffe. There you go. There you go. The halcyon days of comedy. I don't know why I'm getting... there's a great George Larac. The Pandemic podcast right there. In the halcyon days of Los Angeles comedy. There's me at Just for Laughs. Now, you'd think beating Tom Ballard, K. Trevor Wilson, Jimmy Carr, Jesse Joyce would have gotten me more than one season on the show, but I guess not. There you go. This guy is... There we go. Fuck yeah. There we go. Earl the Pearl. You guys get the picture. And here I am with Shuli, the great Shuli Egar. So, all right, you guys get the deal. I was just fucking around. So, yeah, positive energy, push and believe. But you know what? Didn't seem to help Brody toward the end. Reminds me of the joke Danish and O'Neill said when I told them I was listening to an Anthony Robbins tape. They said listening to Anthony Robbins is the final step to absolute failure. So, thank you guys. And thank you to Frank. We got 4 more minutes. think everyone should follow Frank. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. And there might even be more. You know, sometimes I like to get the Caravello bump on my iMac, but maybe not. So, you know, you'll just have to wait and see. I might go upstairs and take a little nappy nap. You know, talking for 2 straight hours without clipping anybody and doing the bullshit that every other streamer does. It ain't easy. Yeah, I mean, Tony Robbins, he was in the Dodgers press box. He ain't no fucking Dodger fan. You know, Tony Robbins is like the positive thinking version of Jeff Ross. He fails upward. Well, I'm partial. Well, by the way, Dick Fitzwell is in the stream, so we can get any last minute Dabbleverse questions in if you'd like. I mean, I normally don't, you know, talk about the Dabbleverse, as you guys know. But the rule is if someone from the Dabbleverse is in the stream, we can talk about it. And Dick Fitzwell is one of the greats. That's a fact, Jack. So, you know, if you've got any questions about Win by 2 or what's the guy's name? Probert, he ripped off. Now, someone said that guy died 2 days ago. So there's a lot of misinformation right now, but it is the Dabbleverse. So 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. And then who knows when my next stream will be. Could be in 20 minutes when I get the Caravello bump, or I might never stream again. You know, that's the beauty of Earl Skakel. You never know what I'm up to. I like to keep you guys on your toes. I would love to do Joey again, but I can't ask to be on his podcast. He has to ask me. So I started to wait so long, 100,000 years. I don't really know the words to that song, TB. So you may have stumped me for a rare time. Great drum solo on Kiss Alive from Peter Criss. You always said that, no, this is my escape from that. Well, it is, but, you know, Dick Fitzwell, I have a rule, because I know a lot, or maybe not a lot, I should say. I know that, you know, there are some people from the Dabbleverse chats in here that, you know, sometimes I go into the dark side and I will talk about the Dabbleverse, but there has to be someone like yourself or Doom, the great Doom, that will facilitate the Dabbleverse talk. But we only have 30 more seconds left. So looks like we're all free. Now let me just show you who's live right now, just to so you guys can leave. Bill Maher, you know, is she black? She's got to be black. I know Mara likes the black girls, the Newports. So we've got the Perry Caravello streaming, BYB streaming, Nobody Likes Onions streaming, Nightwave Radio streaming. I believe Pat Dixon usually streams around this time. Keanu Thompson streaming, and that's about it. So plenty of streams for you guys to go to, and I love you all. You guys are all soldiers in the Earl Army. Earl Skakel, over and out.